Blind Date Series 5, Show 16, production number 91922, Part 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date. And here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Blind Date. Now, here's a bit of advice to all you girls. Are you listening, girls? Yes. Never give your man too much rope, or he may get tied up at the office. Who writes this stuff? Never mind that. Right now, let's go and say hello to 3 girls waiting to go on a blind date. They're over there. Let's start with you, number 1. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Janice, and I'm from West Yorkshire.
Well, Janice, I have to say, you look stunning. That dress, you've got to be a model.
Thanks very much. No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a postwoman.
You're a postie?
That's right, yes.
Like Postman Pat?
Yes, Postman Pat.
Do you have to carry all those sacks and things?
Yes, you do. Sometimes you've got 2 or 3 bags. They're really heavy.
Ah.
But I love working outdoors.
Do you? In all weathers as well? You
all weathers, yeah.
Oh, well, you do a marvellous job. Enjoy Blind Date tonight. You look super.
Thanks.
And so do you, number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Neve and I come from Gloucestershire.
Neve. Post lady or anything like that, are you?
No, I'm a sales consultant in a local jean store.
Do you get any spare time when you're not selling jeans? What else do you do?
I do. I go around cycling a lot. You know, I sort of just dropped the bike off before I came here, too. And I do a lot of swimming and dancing.
You do?
Yeah.
Favourite male? Sporty
Mel
time?
Gibson. Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
I saw his latest film.
Oh, really?
What we've got in common is, I mean, he's in the film, but I am a lethal weapon. So we've got to get together. We've got to get together.
Sitting quietly but beautifully down there on the end is our number 3. Hello, number 3. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Jill and I come from Cleveland.
Jill, what's your job, love?
I'm a civil servant. I can't tell you anything else, it's top secret.
Oh, is it? Well, you won't keep our secrets away from our bloke over there, will you?
Oh, no.
Well, I've seen him, and he's absolutely lovely. So the best of luck to the 3 of you, all right? I'll see you in a mo. See you later. Well, those are our 3 ladies in waiting, and here's the man they're waiting for. He's from East Sussex, and his name's Gary. Come in, Gary. Gary, now I know you're a gym instructor, is that right?
That's right, yep.
Now, what kind of gym? Is it male or female, or...?
Well, you can't actually sex a gym, but we have men and women working out at all times.
Oh, but can't they work out together?
Yeah. They're always mixed, yeah.
Oh, great.
No segregation.
Oh, lovely. I'll come to your gym anytime. I need to be toning up.
You do?
I think so, yeah.
I'll work something for you, Stella.
Oh, thanks a lot, Gary. Just talk amongst yourselves, girls. All right, Gary, 3 questions you've got there. You looking forward to this?
Yeah,
So
I certainly am.
Fire away with your first one.
Right, question 1, then. I like to read a good horror story because I enjoy having my spine tingled. What do you like to read? And I'd like to direct that at number 2 first, please.
Well, I like to read the label on a certain bottle of perfume, which describes how you're going to feel about me. It's called Obsession.
Well, there's a lady with bags of confidence.
Good start.
Okay. Has number 3 got as much confidence? Number 3, please.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, she forgot the question. What's
Have you got
the
the question?
Oh, yes, you like horror stories, is that right?
That's right.
Well, I read the horoscopes, and I read mine on the train coming here today. And it said I was going to meet somebody athletic, handsome, and with a very posh accent. And I know you're two of those, but are you handsome?
That's true, yeah. You'll have to wait and find out, Scylla says. OK, and then to number 1, please.
Well, with my job, I like to read other people's letters. But at this moment, I'd love to read your mind, because you sound like a right thriller to me.
Definite possibilities there. OK. Question number 2, then. When I come home from a particularly harrowing day at work, how would you go about soothing my jangling nerves? And that to number 1, please.
Finish my duty at work. I feel tense too. So, how's about...
Do you want to drink a water,
You
John?
massage my back and I'll massage yours.
That wasn't so hard, was it? I haven't got that over, then. That was not as difficult as it seemed, was it? Number 2, then, please. The same question.
Well, all I can say is 1 minute something's jingling, the next minute it's jangling. So what you need is a silencer, and this is where you get it.
A woman who knows her mind.
Yes, hot stuff.
OK, number 3, then, please.
Well, I'm a very understanding sort of a woman, and if you came home in a foul mood, my motto is, stand by your man and show the world you love him. Please give him all the love you can. Stand by your man.
And if you're still jangling after that, it's your own fault.
I don't think you see that she starts off like that. Break me in
voice like that,
gently,
you-
please. Right. OK. Right. Whisk on to number 3, then, please. I always value a woman's opinion when buying clothes. From what you've heard about me so far, what outfit fit do you think would suit me best? And this to number 3, please.
Hello again. Well, being a northern girl, as you've probably gathered, I like to see my men in a nicely tailored designer flat cap.
OK, we'll finish on that one. Right, OK, number 2, then, please. Same question.
Well, I actually work in the fashion trade, so just from guessing about what you might be like, I think I'd like to see you in faded jeans, denim shirt, cowboy boots. So now, boy, make my day.
Would you like me to ride in on a horse?
Anything you want, honey.
Gets better. OK, then on to number 1, please.
Well, I don't know much about you to tell, but how about a birthday suit?
All right, sweetheart, you've asked your 3 questions now. And I can't wait to find out who you're going to pick, really. So while you're making up your own mind, let's have Graham with a quick reminder.
Well, happy birthday, Gary. But will your blind date be nosy number 1, whose biggest thrill would be to massage your ego? Or will your obsession be number 2, who would untingle your spine, unjangle your nerves, and untangle your spurs, cowboy? Or perhaps you prefer number 3, who'll stand by you, man, and deafen you into the bargain. The decision is yours.
Yes, Gary, as Graham says, the decision is yours. Who are you going for?
Well, the woman who really seems to know what she wants, so I've got to go for number 2.
I thought... You won't be disappointed at the 2 you turned down. First of all, Gary, you turned down number 3, and that was Jill from Cleveland. Come in, Jill. You also turned down. What a star this lady looks. Number 1, it was Janice from West Yorkshire. Come in, Janice. But you're blind. Are you ready for this? No, you needn't pray. She's absolutely beautiful. You chose number 2, and that was Neve from Gloucestershire. Come in, Neve.
Most definitely.
Great. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I'm so glad he picked you.
So
Who's going to pick where you're going on your date?
I've picked Neve, so...
I was going to say, you always obviously make good decisions. You better pick it.
They're arguing before they've even gone.
I'm not asking for trouble.
No. We could blame him, you know.
Right.
You can blame him?
Yeah, we can blame him.
Right, come on. Right. Don't keep us in suspense.
A day in Yugoslavia.
Well, it's an absolutely fabulous place. You're going to have a marvellous, marvellous time over there. All we ask is for you to come back next week and tell us all about it. Will you do that?
Love to.
Have a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary and Neve, have a great time. Well, on our Christmas show, Simon and Sarah Jane flew off to spend their date in New York. Going to New York. Well, how was it, Simon and Sarah Jane? I mean, did you enjoy the Big Apple?
It was brilliant. Really good fun.
But more important, did you enjoy each other?
We did indeed. Well, yes, I think we did.
Let's find out.
I was quite unsure about how Simon felt about me. I know that he thought I was... He said to me that he thought I was quite lovely, but I just felt that he thought I was a little unintelligent, really.
We talked a lot on the plane flight. Specifically, she was asking me numerical questions about mathematics, which I found a bit disconcerting. She'd say, what's 9,286 divided by 2 times 3? And expect the answer within 5 seconds.
Well, because Simon's a mathematician, he was in his element at the top of the World Trade Center. He told me all the different equations for why this building wouldn't topple over, and the way that it sways 6 feet, which I was really interested in because I like to know. And
to be honest, I just had not a clue on any of these things. But I gave her some vague rubbish and she seemed to take it.
When we were in Bloomingdale's and Macy's, Simon always seemed to be behind me. And at one point I said to him, Simon, why are you walking behind? And he said, well, I'm not, am I? And I think the guy really generally did not know that he was walking behind me. For some reason, he just did not know.
All aspects of Sarah's figure were very beautiful. She especially had a nice bottom. Why do you think I was always dragging behind her in the shops?
Well, Simon was constantly thinking about how he looked. He was always on about his hair. And at one point, when we were in Bloomingdale's, he actually looked into the mirror and said, you know, I can't believe how attractive I am. He said, I'm really nice looking. And I just went,
I have in the past had problems with girls feeling intimidated by the fact that I'm at Cambridge and that I got a scholarship there and everything, and they think maybe that I'm too bright and highbrow.
At one point, Simon came out with something that I was quite shocked at. He turned round to me when we were eating one day. He said, you know something? He said, I'm probably the most intelligent person you'll ever meet in your whole life. And I didn't know really what to say. I said, oh, probably.
From an early stage, I got the feeling that Sarah was in that small minority of people who aren't particularly attracted to me. And I played things down romantically as a consequence. We got on very well, but I didn't pressure her romantically, and I didn't feel it was really on the agenda.
Simon actually said to me at one point that, like, it was a kick in the teeth to him, really, that we couldn't be more than friends, because at Cambridge, like, all the girls are after him, which I thought was quite surprising, really, to come out with something like that.
Sarah has got a lot of common sense. She's very sensible. Perhaps a little too much for her own good, actually. I think I'd take a few more risks and like to have a bit more fun. But it wasn't a big problem.
I think Simon needs, really, to have, like, a year in the real world, getting to know new people and sorting himself out instead of having everybody else to do it for him. Like, he never has to make his bed or do anything. So he just needs a bit of real life to come, and he'd be the perfect guy, I think.
You're wonderful. You're a star.
Simon. Well, it's your own fault. I mean, what did she say that upset you then?
Well, I think this year in the real world's a bit over the top, because I did work for a year. I'm not completely.
He just seemed as if, like, all he knew was, like, in the mathematician world, and he didn't, like he said, I've never used an iron in my life, and I've never made my bed, because they all do it for me, and I just thought, well, he'd be a lot of a nice person if he just, like, went shopping occasionally and had a good time, you know, just lived.
Need someone to look after me, that's my problem.
I'd be a sister.
Definitely.
That all the girls fancy you at university?
No, they don't. I was just trying to make up for the fact that she wasn't into me. I was a bit embarrassed, and I was just trying to make up for it, and she put a brave face on it and everything. But, you know, I'll live with it. I'm good at that, you know, it's cool.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. No, obviously, it's cool. It's the middle of winter and you've got no socks on. Now, the burning question, I mean, New Year and everything, New Year's resolutions to see each other again?
Well, certainly mine is, yeah, I'd really like her to. And I'd like to see her, and we have a ball in Cambridge, and I'd like her to come and model there at a fashion show and everything. So there's a lot of things we can do together. Maybe not romantically, but really see each other, and it's really good fun.
How do you feel about that,
I hope she do.
Oh, yes, I'd like to see Simon again. I wouldn't like to see him romantically, because we're not that inclined, really, together. But, yes, I'd love to come and do one of his fashion shows. I'd love to. Meet all his friends.
It's really going to be great.
So no romance on your front, but maybe for you.
What, on my part? Well, it's kind of hard, isn't it? Yeah, I liked her a lot. I really did. And it's fine. It's really fine. I don't want to sound too disappointed or anything, but it really went well.
Well, I hope you see each other in the new year.
Thank you very much.
And let me know how you get on with your fashion shows at the university. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon and Sarah Jane. Well, we're going to take a break right now, but we will be back to see how Nancy and Wayne got on in Singapore and to meet the girl who has to choose one of these three lucky lads. See you in a couple of minutes.
Blind Date, Show 16, 91922, Part 2.
Welcome back. You know, kids these days have got it made. Take our Jack, please. In his bedroom, he's got a computer, colour telly, hi-fi video, the lot. Nowadays, if he misbehaves, we send him up to our bedroom. We do. But right now, let's go and meet three lads looking for a blind date. And there they are. Colourful indeed. Hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Stuart and I'm from Worcestershire.
Lovely. Very popular with our audience, Stuart. What do you do there in Worcestershire?
I work for a Courier Express service.
Do you? Now, you that job? Are you a bit bored in your job?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what would you really like to do, Chuck?
Well, at the end of next year, I'm going to the Marines.
You're going into the Marines?
Yeah.
Very fine job. Well, I wish you a lot of luck in your career, all right, love? Enjoy blind date tonight. Let's move on to you, number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Fu, and I'm from Wiltshire.
Hi, Fu. What do you do, Fu?
I manage a cycle shop.
You do?
Yes, I do.
You do? Do you enjoy that, then?
Yes, I do.
How long? It's like 20 questions.
It is.
How long have you been doing that?
Oh, about 3 years as a manager.
And now do you own the place?
No, I don't own the place yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, we wish you a lot of luck with that. If you could go out with any girl, any bird in the world, who would you go out with?
Well, Jane Seymour.
Really?
Yes.
You like that type with the long hair and
Long hair and lovely brown eyes. Brown eyes.
Don't give me a heart attack. Not just yet. Enjoy blind date. You look absolutely lovely. Gorgeous smile. Moving on to you, number 3. What's your name and where do you come from?
Okay, so I'm Andrew, and I come from Hertfordshire.
Have you any hobbies, love?
Yeah, mainly sporting. I like circuit training with the weights, swimming and playing football.
Football? What team do you support, dare I ask?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, listen, I better move on before we cause a riot in here. By the way, Liverpool is the greatest team in the world. Enjoy blind date. I shall see you all in the Mo. See you later. Girl is going to be spoilt for choice, and here she is. She's from Southampton, and her name's Debbie. Come in, Debbie. Have a sit down there, Debbie.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're a telephonist, are you?
Yes.
Secretary?
Telephonist, receptionist.
Oh, in a hotel or anywhere like
no,
that?
No, it's in a marina with all the boats.
In the marina? Is that why you chose to go in for that job? Because it's in a marina?
Partly. And it is a very nice place to work, and it's just like a little village. It's really nice.
Do you like boating and things? Because you're very sporty, aren't you? What sports do you like?
I like squash, swimming, cycling. I'll have a go at anything, really.
Wait. Any of those fellas beyond that screen will suit you right down to the ground.
Really? Are you sure?
I'm sure, definite. Let's find out. You've got 3 questions there, love.
Right, question number 1. My dream is to own a little tea room in the country. If you were to work for me, what job would suit you best? And I'll have this to number 1, please.
Oh, Debbie, I think I'd wait upon the tables. With my earrings, I think I'd be quite fetching in a penny.
Don't worry, Debbie, he's only joking.
Oh, right. The same question to number 3.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Right, well, let's think big about this. I'll be your partner. And with your flair for cooking cakes and my flair for finance, we'll have a chain of English tea shops in no time.
Oh. Yeah, I like that one. This sounds quite a nice one. Yeah. And the same question to number 2.
Well, I'll be a singing tea boy. And I'll sing, I like a nice cup of tea with my dinner. I like a nice cup of tea with my tea. And about this time of night, what would go down a treat? You're right. But it ain't a cup of tea.
Right, question number 2. If you could take over a part in any soap opera, what would it be and why? And that's to number 2.
Part in a soap opera. Well, soap operas aren't my thing. But opera, well, I'll like to be the Phantom of the Opera. Because you can unmask me any time.
There's an offer. And number 3.
Well, I think it'd have to be a part in Neighbours, because with my charm, I'll get away with Charlene scot-free.
I do like that programme. That's one of my favourites.
Is it?
Yeah, I like that programme. And number 1.
Well,
Number one?
Debbie, I think I'd have to be a beefy ranch hand on Dallas.
I don't watch that programme.
You don't? It's a good programme.
Right, my last question, number 3. My parents are very protective and always worry about me. If you were to take me out, how would you convince them I was in good hands? And that's one goes to number 3, please.
Well, Debbie, let's face it. Your parents are not going to let you go out with a guy like me. So, here's the plan. I send round my squeaky clean mate, and once you're through the front door, we'll get rid of him, and we'll hit the night spots.
Oh, I don't know about that one. The same question to number 2, please.
Believe me, Debbie, these are good hands. But if your parents are so protective, I'll dress up as Sir Galahad. And I'll show a good example and guarantee you a good night.
Oh, good night. Sir Galahad.
Yeah, it's very good. And the same question to number 1, please.
Well, I'd tell your dad that you were coming out with me on my grandmother's 80th celebration. Perfect chaperone. Only I wouldn't tell him about how Granny freaks out on the dance floor.
What's going on right there?
I don't know, but he was freaking out.
Oh, dear.
Freaking out. There are 3 questions. I've asked them now. Yes, it's decision time, Debbie.
Yeah,
and you can only make that decision, but don't do it till after you've heard from our Graham.
Debbie, will you choose rough and ready number 1, who says he's really beefy? Oh, I hope you're not a vegetarian. Or how about the singing waiter number 2? He says he's not into soaps, so you'd better take along a bottle of deodorant. And don't forget neighbourly number 3, who'd love to help you make the cakes in your tea rooms. But be careful, you might run off with the dough. The decision is yours.
Have you thought?
I'm still thinking. I think I'll go for number 3.
Debbie, let's find out who you turned down. Oh, yes, listen to that there. First of all, you turned down number 1, and that was Stuart from Worcestershire. Come in, Stuart.
Sorry, Silla.
Something I said. See you later. You also turned down number 2. He is nice. Too late now.
I know.
Too late. You also turned down number 2, and that was Foo from Wiltshire. Come in, Foo. What could we do, Foo? Not a lot, no. Your blind date, you ready for this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, you will not be
I
disappointed. You'll be very, very pleased, in fact, because you chose number 3, and that was our Andrew from Hertfordshire. Come in, Andrew. Under her breath, she says, I like him. What about you, Andrew?
Very nice.
Very nice. You looking forward to going on your date together?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's hope it's a good one. All the best to you. Who's going to choose?
I think I will, because I'll be able to live with it.
You will. Ladies first.
But I'll let you read it.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. What's it say?
Right, it's a day out canoeing in Sherwood Forest.
Magic, yes. If you don't want to go, she'll go down there. Actually, this is a fab date. I mean, have you ever been to Sherwood Forest?
Never.
Have you ever been canoeing?
No.
Oh, well, you're going to be canoeing, and maybe, who knows, you might be canoodling. Canoodling and canoeing. All we ask is for you to come back next week and tell us all about it. Will you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Super. Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie and Andrew, have a great time.
Blind Date, Series 5, Show 16, Part 3.
Well, sitting here are Nancy and Wayne, who spent their blind date in sultry Singapore. Woo!
Can
you believe it?
Beats Bob Regis, doesn't it? David, Eddie, this is my scene, you know? Can't see myself here in 10 years.
It's fabulous.
So you're not bored.
He's a bit feely. Give him a kiss. Oh, he's going down my thing. Does he like me? He's very pretty. What's his name?
His name's Charlie.
Charlie. Put your hand up on there.
Your resistance is a bit low. I've not found it.
My resistance is low. What are you doing?
And that's what happened show for man to improve sex life. All the happened show. Don't be shy now. What am I
care? Don't let go, please.
Stop it. So I've really sussed this out. Stick it in a chilli. Like that. Put it in your mouth and...
What's this?
Well, grapple me quite now. You must walk exactly in the box. It's all ringing this quite tongue around this area.
Is there anything I can do? Don't you dare.
Best bird I've had all week.
Sleepy eyes there. Well, Nancy and Wayne, was Singapore a delight or
It was
was
fantastic. It was beautiful.
What about you two? Was it a disaster? Shall we find out?
We don't know yet.
Right at the beginning, when we were on the plane, we seemed so close and got on so well together that I even thought I was going to marry her.
Wayne is the type of person that I tend to go out with. He's dark and he's sort of rough and ready type. But I didn't realise that underneath he was really affectionate and really kind and gentle. I was expecting him to be a bit more of what he looked like.
Nancy is very difficult to talk to in the sense that she talks to you and she asks you a question and you answer it. Sort of halfway through the question, she changes the subject. So you're sort of answering a question and you're coming out with the answer and you just get into the important bit. So, oh, that's a nice flower over there, isn't it?
Wayne does tend to go on a bit, especially when he's cracking his jokes. They're funny, but not all the time, and sometimes he really does get on my nerves, and I have to sort of tell him to shut up and just be quiet sometimes.
To say that Nancy talked a lot was a bit of an understatement, really. I mean, the only way to get round it was to say, Nancy, Nancy, and when she eventually listened to you, I say, Nancy, shut up. I think she even talks in her sleep so she can practice for the day.
I'm afraid I'm not a very adventurous person with food, and I was encouraged to really try things in Singapore.
A lot of people say, I mean, you would say, this food disagrees with me. Well, I think Nancy disagreed with the food. She sort of sat there arguing with the noodles. At one point, I expected a bowl of noodles to jump up and say, hey, will you just shut up? Leave me alone, I'm a bowl of noodles.
Wayne is a very easy person to go shopping with, which I was really surprised at for a man, because usually they hate being dragged around the shops.
When we went shopping, Nancy was just sort of dragging me along. In fact, I could have had a pair of wheels under my feet and been on a piece of string, really. It would have been a lot less messy.
I remember Wayne complaining that I wasn't affectionate enough, and he was always, like, asking me for a kiss. There was one time in the plane when he said, give me a kiss here, and I went to give him a kiss there, and he turned his face around, so I had to kiss him on the lips. I didn't realise.
We're getting on really well. So I thought I'd push my luck a little bit. And I said, yeah, we're getting on quite well, aren't we, Nancy? And she turned around and said, don't pressurise me. I don't need this. This is too heavy.
I think Wayne, it really is the type of person that I would fancy. I just think, given different circumstances, more relaxed atmosphere, and not with so many distractions in Singapore, I could really get to know him quite well.
So what I thought I'd do then is I thought I'd try another approach. So we were in the lift, and I just grabbed hold of her and pulled her close to me, and she said, oh, this is a nice lift, isn't it?
I think the reason that I didn't kiss Wayne was because I felt if I'd have responded to his affections, he would have misread the situation and zoomed in and totally taken over the relationship.
When we got to the birthday, a little red McCall crawled up my arm, sat on my shoulder, and he was kissing me on the lips. And that was quite good, because I nearly left Nancy behind in the bird park and took the macaw home with me. Mind you, parrots still talk, don't they?
If there was anything about Wayne that I could change, I'd probably make him less hairy. Sort of a bit like cuddling a carpet.
Nancy isn't the sort of girl I would normally go for, purely for the fact that I'm into very plain girls, and Nancy certainly isn't plain.
I would like to hope that I eventually end up with somebody like Wayne. He's great fun to be with. He's a really bubbly personality, and he is really responsible and caring. I just think, in myself, at the moment, I'm a bit too young for any heavy relationships.
If Nancy phoned me up in a week's time and said, I've just realised how stupid I've been. She was going to throw her arms around me and give me a big kiss. Let's give it another try. I think I probably would, if we were in a room where there was no flowers and no Chinese foods.
I like it. This looks very promising indeed. Well, you really said glowing things about each other and sort of a little bit insulty things about each other. Do you really think she talks too much?
Oh, it's all the time.
Rabbit.
Look, it's all the time. Every time she talks, it's just talking.
It's just him all the time. He just talks all the time. He does not stop talking.
Stop talking.
You can't stop it.
Rabbit, you've got a wonderful tune.
But what about the lift? I mean, that was the perfect opportunity. Certainly it was for you, Wayne. And he really flung his arms around you and all you said, what a lovely lift.
I think it was the other 20 people in the lift, really, that really bothered her.
And about 36 floors to go.
Yeah.
But the food, you didn't get on with the food. You're a bit fussy about the food as well. But you got stuck in, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I have a go at anything. Yeah, I had to eat all hers as well. They put this shark's fin soup down, right? And she said, I'm not eating that. And she's spinning around the bowl. She said, I'm not eating that. I thought, I'll have a go. I found some prawns at the bottom, so I thought, prawns, well, I'll have a go at that. I like prawns. So I troughed into the soup. I got halfway through it. I was feeling a bit green. A bit seasick, as it were. And she swapped the bowls over. She said, now you eat mine. I was like, oh. I still had another 3 courses to go after that.
I think I had a grain of rice at that dinner.
Did you really? Did you lose? You must have lost weight then in Singapore. But mind you, you did also say on the film, I mean, he was a bit hairy.
Well, I don't mind, but I mean, on the
Just
plane...
as well I like hairy women, isn't it, really?
On the plane, he said to me, I've got an itch on my back, just put your hand down my T-shirt and scratch it there. And I put my hand over it, there's just all this hair growing off his back and all... Oh, sorry.
Well, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now.
Wayne, if there were anything, and not that you could change anything about Nancy, because she's absolutely perfect, is there anything that you would change apart from the rabbiting?
Yeah, I'll probably change her address. So she'll be just down the road from me.
Oh. Nice. Well, does that mean in the new year you're making a New Year's resolution to see each other?
No, because I'm moving to Florida. Yes. I'll give her a ring.
I'd like to add here, I did try and contact Wayne this week.
But I've taken the phone off the hook.
No, he'd given me the wrong phone number and a false address.
You did enjoy each other's company, we all know.
Yes, we did.
And
we
two
had a really
bubbly personalities.
whale of a time.
And I hope you do see each
we
other
will.
in the new year.
We definitely will.
Will we?
Yes, we will. Well, I'm ever so excited, aren't you, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Good luck for the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy and Wayne. Lovely. Oh, super. Well, that's all we have time for this week, but we will be back next week to see how Gary and Niamh enjoyed their trip to Yugoslavia and to find out if Debbie and Andrew managed to paddle their own canoes in Sherwood Forest. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, ta-ra then. Ta-ra.